आकर मठ चैतन्य मठ की जय। अस्मदीय गुरुपाद पद्मलाभ शिला भक्ति पौतपुरी गोस्वामी परमहंस गुरुदेव की जय। ओम नित्लाभ भिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म शिला परमहंस जय शिला भक्ति में परम साहिब शिला गोप जय श्री भक्ति पौतपुरी गोस्वामी गुरु महाराज की नित्लाभ भिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म शिला भक्ति तो माधव गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। नित्लाभ भिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म शिला भक्ति रक्षक श्रीधर गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। नित्लाभ भिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म शिला भक्ति सारंग गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्लाभ भिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म शिला भक्ति जय जय शिला भक्ति रक्षक श्रीधर गोस्वामी भक्ति सारंग गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। हमने ताब भिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म शिला भक्ति मयूख भागवत गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्लाभ भिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म शिला भक्ति प्रज्ञान केशव गोस्वामी महाराज जी की नित्लाभ भिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म शिला भक्ति प्रज्ञान केशव गोस्वामी महाराज जी की नित्लाभ भिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म शिला भक्ति हृदय वनदेव गोस्वामी महाराज जी की नित्लाभ भिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म शिला भक्ति हृदय वनदेव गोस्वामी महाराज नित्लाभ भिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म शिला भक्त आलोक परमहंस महाराज जी की नित्लाभ भिन्न गुरु शिला भक्ति विलास चित्त गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्लाभ भिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म शिला भक्ति विलास चित्त गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। नित्लाभ मदीय शिक्षा गुरु शिला अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म शिला भक्ति विजय जादवर गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्लाभ भिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म शिला भक्ति प्रदीप चित्त गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। नित्लाभ अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म शिला भक्ति विवेक भारती गोस्वामी महाराज जी की नित्लाभ अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म शिला भक्ति विवेक भक्ति संबंध पर्वत गोस्वामी महाराज जी की नित्लाभ अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म शिला भक्ति भक्ति स्वरूप सिद्धांत गोस्वामी महाराज जी नित्लाभ भिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म शिला भक्ति गौरव वैष्णव गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। नित्लाभ अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म शिला भक्ति जीवन जनार्दन गोस्वामी महाराज नित्लाभ अभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म शिला भक्ति भूदेव शौती गोस्वामी महाराज नित्लाभ अभिन्न गुरुपाद शिला सदानंद स्वामी प्रभु की जय। नित्लाभ भिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म शिला भक्ति कुसुम समन गोस्वामी महाराज जी की नित्लाभ मदीय शिक्षा गुरु शिला भक्ति कमल मौसन गोस्वामी महाराज जी की नित्लाभ मदीय शिक्षा गुरु शिला भक्ति कुमल संत गोस्वामी महाराज नित्लाभ अभिन्न गुरुपाद शिला भक्ति गौरव विख्यान गोस्वामी महाभक्ति बुदेव अमिताभ भिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म शिला भक्ति विवाहपुरी गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्लाभ जय सपार्श शिला भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी प्रभुपाद की जय। मदीय शिक्षा गुरु नित्लाभ शिला मदीय शिक्षा गुरु नित्लाभ शिला भक्ति वेदांत वामन गोस्वामी महाराज नित्लाभ मदीय शिक्षा गुरु शिला भक्ति वेदांत वामन गोस्वामी महाराज नित्लाभ मदीय शिक्षा गुरु शिला भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोस्वामी महाराज नित्लाभ मदीय शिक्षा गुरु शिला भक्ति विज्ञान भारती गोस्वामी महाराज नित्लाभ मदीय शिक्षा गुरु शिला भक्ति विस्तार विष्णु गोस्वामी महाराज जी के सपार्श शिला भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय। मदीय शिक्षा गुरु जय सपार्श शिला भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय। जय परमहंसाचार्य वत्सल गौर कृष्ण दास बाबाजी महाराज की जय, श्री सच्चिदानंद भक्तिविनोद ठाकुर की जय, वैष्णव सर्वमंगल जगन्नाथ दास बाबाजी महाराज की जय, गौरी बेहन जगवती विद्यास विश्वनाथ वृंदावन दास कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी जय, श्यामानंद श्रीनिवासाचार्य रामचंद्र कविराज, नौतम ठाकुर लोकनाथ गोस्वामी, भगवती गोस्वामी, मुकेश मंदिर शिवान सन जगदान पुण्य पुण्य नमाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर जी, जय रूप सनातन जय रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भट्टदास सुगुण स्वर्ग श्री राय रमन सर्वदान पुण्य दावना पंडित जी की जय, जय 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 राय रमन शब्द पुराण गुरु पुरुषोत्तम धाम की जय, जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा सुदर्शन चक्र जी गंभीरा मंदिर गुंडीचा मंदिर हरिदास चक्र समाधि मंदिर सिद्ध बोल टोटा कविनाथ खिरचर कविनाथ माधव शिला बहुपाद अभिवा स्थली की है समग्र समग्र पुरुषोत्तम धाम की है, नीलाचल धाम की जय, जय श्री मायापुर धाम नवद्वीप धाम की जय, गंगा जी की यमुना जी की सरस्वती जी की जय, भक्ति देवी विंध्य देवी की जय, नित्य रासो श्री शिवासंगन अद्वैत भवन मुरारी गुप्त शिवा नंगाचार्य भवन चंद्रशेखर राजों गाधन श्रीधरंगन श्रीवादन जगबीर से मंदिर श्रीमन अभिवास्तरी की जय, तत्व सेवित विग्रहगण की जय, तत्व सेवित समस्त विग्रहगण की जय, जय 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 आक्रमण मूल मठ सेवित समस्त विग्रहगण की जय, 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 जय जय श्री नित्य रासो से शिवासंग ने सेवित समस्त विग्रहगण की जय, शिवासंग ने सेवित समस्त विग्रहगण की जय, जय जय ईश्वर दानोस्व गुरुपाद पद में मूल समाधि मंदिर की जय, गुरुपाद पद में प्रतिष्ठित श्री गोपीनाथ गौरी मत तत्व सेवित राधा गोपीनाथ गौरवादा गुरुणी सिंह लक्ष्मण सिंह जगन्नाथ जी गोपीश्वर महादेव जी गोद्रुम कारण की गोद्रुमस्थ सुरभिगंज सुरभि देवेंद्र महाराज जी की जय, गोद्रुमस्थ श्री सानंद सुगुधा कुंज जी की जय, गोद्रुमस्थ श्री सानंद सुगुधा कुंज जी की जय, शिला सच्चिदानंद भक्ति भजन कुटी की, शिला ठाकुर पुष्प समाधि मंदिर की, ठाकुर सेवा कृष्णदास बाबाजी महाराज तदीय समाधि मंदिर की तदीय समाधि मंदिर की जय, जय जय श्री गौर कृष्णदास बाबाजी महाराज की योग तदीय भजन कुटीर की जय, जय जय श्री नंदीश्वर महादेव नंदिया की बिंदादेवी की जय, हरिहर क्षेत्र हरिहर भगवान जी के सुवर्ण विहार क्षेत्र सुवर्ण से नाज सुवर्ण विहारी हरि की जय, हंसवान जी की जय, पंचानंद तौला जी के सर्वगुण नाशन का भक्तविन नाशन का श्री नृसिंहदेव भगवान के प्रहलाद महाराज जी सपार्श सिर प्रहलाद में सपार्श से नृसिंहदेव भगवान की जय, समग्र मायापुर धाम नवदी धाम दास माता वृंदावन धाम की श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिराज गोविंद कामजट प्रसन्न के नारायण स्वरूपेन स्वरमान स्वर पवन स्वर कुसुम सर्व चंद्र गोविंद कुंड माणि सिंह जी के दान घाटी जी के हरिदेव जी महाराज जी गोपेश्वर महादेव भूतेश्वर महादेव चकलेश्वर महादेव नंदेश्वर महादेव कामेश्वर महादेव मन कमल आदि राधा गोविंद गुण नित्यानंद रासस्तरी वंशीवर्धि स्वामी बस्तन घाट कालिया धो की जय, सेवा कुंज निकुंज वंजी निधुवन जी की राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा रमन राधा वल्लभ लाल जी के राधा वल्लभ राधा दामोदर लाल जी की जय, श्री श्री राधा गोविंद राधा मदन मोहन जी 84 ब्रजमंडल जी श्रीमद भागवत जी महापुराण जी की जय, श्रीमद भागवत जी महापुराण जी की जय, जय गौरी जय श्री श्री बृहद भगवतामृत जी के शिला सनातन गोसाई पाद जी की विश्वरूप खौड़ी की जय, जय जय विश्वरूप संन्यास उत्सव महोत्सव की जय, जय जय चातुर्मास बोतो गान के भक्तबिंद की जय, गौरी शंकर जी की बिंदादेवी की पूजनीय उपस्थित वैष्णवबिंद की जय, सत्यमंडल मातृमंडल जी के अनंत करे वैष्णवबिंद की हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय, हरिनाम प्रभु की जय, गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि। वंदे गुरुपदद्वन्द्वं भक्तबिन्दसमन्वितं श्रीचैतन्यप्रभुं वन्दे नित्यानन्दसहोदितं श्रीनन्दनन्दनं वन्दे राधिका चरणोदयं गोपीजनसमायुक्तं बिन्दावनं मनोहरम् वाञ्छाकल्पतरुवस्य कृपासिन्धुभ्यः च पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयतगिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं। वृन्दावै तुलसीदेव वै पिया वै केशवस्य च कृष्णभक्तिपदे देवी सत्त्ववत्त्वयि नमो नमः। नारायण नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो ययो मुदीरये। संकीर्तने कृष्ण कथोपदेशे गौरीयपत्रस्य प्रकाशने च सदानुरक्तो गुरुभक्तियुक्तो भक्तिप्रमोदाक्ष जगोद्वरुण्य धैर्यं सदा परिभवग्नमभिष्टदोहं तीर्थास्पदं शिवविरञ्चनुतं शरण्यं भीतात्तिहं पुनतपालभवाद्दिपूतं वन्दे महापुरुषते चरणारविन्दं यत्पादपल्लवनखचन्दमनिच्छटाय विस्फुरिजित किमपि गपवधू स्वदर्शि पूर्णानुरागर ससागर सारमूर्ति साराधिका मयि कदा कृपां करोषि। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तबिंद। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तबिंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। आजानुलम्बितभुजौ कनकाबुदातो संकीर्तनैकपितरो कमलायताक्षो विश्वाम्बरौ द्विजवरौ जुगधर्मपालौ वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरौ करुणावतारौ। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नमामि गंगे तव पादपङ्कजं सुरासुरैर्वन्दितो दिव्यरूपं भुक्तिं च मुक्तिं च ददासि नित्यं भावानुरूपेण सदा नरानं। गंगातरङ्गरमणीय जटाकलापं गौरी निरन्तरविभूषी त्ववामभागं। नारायणो प्रियमनङ्गमदापहारं वरानसीपुरपति भजवीशनाथं। वागीशजुष्वदने लक्ष्मीर्यस्य च वक्षसि यस्यास्ति हृदये संवित् त्वं नृसिंहमहं भजे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। सर्वाद्भुत चमत्कार लीला कल्लोल वारिधि अतुल्यो मधुर प्रेम मंडितो प्रिय मंडल त्रिजगत मनसा कर्षि मुरली कलकूयितः असमानर्दरूप श्री विस्मापितो चराचरः सर्वाद्भुत चमत्कार लीला कल्लोल वारिधि अतुल्यो मधुर प्रेम मंडितो प्रिय मंडलः त्रिजगत मनसा कर्षि मुरली कलगूयितः असमानर्धो रूप श्री विस्मापितो चराचरः। गौड़ीय गोष्ठीपति श्री शिला भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद Paramahansa Jagadguru told, those who are Chit Jada Samannayavadi, those who are going to make some adjustment between matter, I mean material things, and Chinmaya Vastu, Chit Jada Samannayavadi. Those who are going to make some adjustment between Chinmaya Vastu and material Vastu, those who are going to think that Sat and Asat all same, no problem, they are in the guise of devotee. Those who are going to think Bhakti and non-Bhakti, Abhakti, Bhakti and all-Bhakti all same. Prabhupada speaking, it is a distorted form of Mayavad. This Mayavad, when taking a distorted form, then it takes the form of Chit Jada Samannayavad, a procedure of reconciliation between matter and Chinmaya Vastu. Those Mayavadis, Prabhupada speaking, they always speaking, those who are Mayavadi, they are always speaking, we confess everything, we are ready to accept everything, but actually they never accept the eternal form of Bhagavan. Nitya Leela, nothing, Nitya Nam, Roop, Nitya Parikar, Nitya Dham, Nitya no, they are not going to accept it. But they, verbally they speak, we accept everything. They are speaking this way. So, we are not going to get bhakti, we cannot understand the difference between abhakti vinodhara and bhakti vinodhara simply because more or less we are busy with Mayavadi, vichar. That's why we cannot understand the basic difference between these two. How we can cut our Maya, how we can cut our Kam, which is going to disturb us all the time. How we can cut Maya, how we can cut Kama, which is always going to disturb us. That is the question somebody going to put in front of Prabhupada. Prabhupada speaking, when somebody ready to serve Bhagavan, Guru, Vaishnava Dham, in that case we can get rid of this enjoying mood. Bhagavad Seva Unmukhata, when we can show our favorable mood for serving Supreme Lord, Guru, Vaishnava, Bhagavan, in that case the enjoying mood can go away. Only the opposite Baba, just the opposite Baba of Krishna Seva is called Kam. What do you mean by Kam? Just opposite Baba of Krishna Seva is called Kam. Purna Vastu, it is a duty of Jivatma, or Purna Vastu. Bhagavan is Purna Vastu to serve. Bhagavan is the only duty of Jivatma. those devotees, those who are pure devotees, those who are pure devotees, they have no desire inside heart, no karma. If we are going to serve that kind of devotees, then we can get rid of karma. Krishnarpita prana nishevaya. Krishnarpita prana, those devotees, their heart is already dedicated on the lotus feet of Bhagavan. Krishnarpita prana nishevaya. We can get rid of karma. That is the only medicine, Prabhupada speaking. Krishna Sevak, when karma going to disturb us, then Raghunath Das Goswami giving us advice, then you will have to cry in the name of Rup, Raghunath, Sanatan, Jeev all the time. All the time you will have to cry in the name of our Guru Varga, Prabhupada, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, then automatically we can get rid of karma. Because those pure devotees, they can ensure our self, our safe and nice bhajan. They can, only they can ensure. Bhagavan cannot come directly to help us. Aprakita Kamdev Krishna, Aprakita Kamdev Krishna, if we are going to show some favorable mood to serve Aprakita Kamdev Krishna, then surely we can cut material karma. Many times Prabhupada told, to serve Aprakita Kamdev, is the only way to cut material karma. We are unable to cut karma, maya, simply because we have no favorable mood. When we are ready to seek the satisfaction, complete satisfaction of all the sense organ of Krishna, Rishikena Rishikesh Sevanam Bhaktiruttama. Rishikena Rishikesh Sevanam Bhaktiruttama. When we are ready to engage all our sense organ to seek the satisfaction of Krishna, complete satisfaction, in that case, we can get rid of Maya. It is called sadachar. Purity doesn't mean always I can take bath, this, that, not that. It is okay, but still, it is called sadachar. Always eagerful to serve Bhagavan, Guru Vaishnava. So all the seed of karma, Bhagavan Sri Krishna also speaking, after Vasaran Lila, there Bhagavan speaking, Na mayyaveshita kamaha, na mayyaveshita manaha, kama kama kamaya kalpati. Bhajita kartita dhana prayo na vijayo ishati. Bhagavan speaking, if somebody going to show karma, when a love for me, they like to serve me, in that case, material karma cannot arise. In that case, material karma cannot arise, because the paddy seed or wheat seed or barley seed, if you are going to fry in fire, their ability can come to a 0 point. Ability means there is no possibility of sprout to come out. Sprout cannot come out of that, because it is fried or boiled. Bhagavan Sri Krishna speaking, Na mayyaveshita manaha kamaha kamaya kalpati. It is like karma. Why everybody can love Krishna? Krishna is the only supreme personality, hero, source of all love, source of all beauty, everything. So, Aprakita Kamdev Krishna. So if they are going to serve Krishna externally, it seems it is karma, it is also karma. Everybody can say, it is also karma. Everybody can say it is also karma. It is like karma. Bhagavan Sri Krishna speaking, if somebody going to love me, pay attention to me, always in absorbing mood with me, it looks like material karma, but it is not material karma. In that case, material karma, in that case there is no question of material karma to come out. Because the heart becomes very pure. When we are doing Krishna Nam, we feel attraction for Krishna, we are serving Krishna, Bhagavan Sri Krishna speaking, then material karma, material desire, it is, cannot do any harm to you, just like paddy seed or wheat seed, when boiled, when fried, cannot, there cannot be any possibility of sprout. This way, Bhagavan, this way, Prabhupada speaking, we must serve Aprakita Kamdeva, and before serving, we should know whom we are going to serve. Because without understanding whom to serve, how to serve, what we can get, because everybody busy with profit and loss account. Utility they like to know. They like to get utility. They like to understand the utility. Why should I serve? Why should I buy share from market? What utility I can get? This kind of utility. They like, even if they like to join one mort, join one society, they are going to calculate what kind of facility we can get there. What kind of facility? Because there is devotional society there, they think so. There may be so many businessmen. So many businessmen. One man can get in connection with that, they can make a nice... Because business, everything depends upon connection. This way they are with this kind of mood, they are going to join, they can get some glamour position, that's why they are not for serving Supreme Lord. This is the mood. Who can detect who is devotee, who is not devotee? Now situation is very complicated. Now situation, Prabhupada repeatedly told us, those kapat devotees, those false, those who are, cheater, they should be brought into notice very quickly. Many times Prabhupada told. Those false devotees, those who are cheater, they should be brought into notice of public. But who can do it? If you want to do something, then they can say you are thief, you are chore, you are characterless, you are idiot, you have no adjustment power in anybody, you are not Vaishnava. They can speak this way. They can speak this way. Prabhupada wanted to give one example, night example, to clarify this point at the present situation. In one village, almost every night there was a problem of thief. Almost, very often. There is a problem of thief. Some thief coming and stealing so many things in a village, there was big problem. Those village men, they tried their best, but they couldn't solve the problem. Because that thief is very clever. The thief is very alert and very clever, so nobody can catch him. This way, everybody feeling, anxiety. Then one very important personality in the village, moral leader. He was very intelligent. He told that don't worry, I am going to arrange some solution. Then that important, he very rich man, he going to contact one, policeman, chowkidar, those who are caretaker in the night time, and going to engage him that you can take care of this place all the time. So, sometime he himself coming out to check up that the guard man working properly or not. One day what happens, that guardman was there, around 2 o'clock he discovered one thief very, very carefully coming out of room and going to steal, cut the, actually village houses, most of those houses they are, not pakka house, they are kacha, mud house. And that the man going to cut the wall, mud wall, and that guardman watching him from long distance, watching. Suddenly, he is watching, went to arrest him. In the meantime, he was successful to cut the wall and steal the box of ornament. But the householder man, those who are, they are very alert. They started shouting. In that case, the thief started running towards that adjacent forest, and after that man, same man, coming from the other corner, other side of that village, coming out and speaking, what happens, how I can help you all? But the guard watching everything, guard watching. In the meantime, the man, going to catch that guardman and speaking, I catch this thief, to catch. Village man also going to misunderstand. They're going to beat that, guardman. They think there is a thief, because that man was very clever. This way, problem was very critical problem. In the meantime, that the leader of the village, he came out, he came to know the situation. He wanted to get control over the situation by playing his head. He is speaking with the guardman. He is speaking to the village man. I like to talk with the guardman very secretly, not in front of everybody, because I engage him. So I like to hear him clear what happened. Then the guardman going to speak clearly. I doubt that man. I cannot detect, but there was night time. I saw one man running away to the forest, and after that from other side of the forest is coming out to know the situation, what happened. So almost village man, that man, the leader of the village is speaking, according to the description of that, guardman, all village men started running towards that forest. In that case, those were original thief, he was feeling nervous. He is speaking, why you are going that way? Forest? What you can? Thief cannot go there. There is snake and everything, big problem. Don't go there. That the thief, going to advise the villageman there, what you go? You cannot find thief there. This way, finally, villageman could realize that man is actually thief. Otherwise, why he is feeling nervous? Almost every day, that man coming, every day, almost, in a week, 2-3 times, and this kind of things happening, and that man is always visible, although what happens is coming. So the villageman also started expressing some doubt about that man. In that case, the villageman, when they discovered that the man is feeling nervous, and ultimately that the box of ornament was already delivered from that place, and the machine by the help of which that man, was successful to cut the wall, then in that case, villagemen started chasing that man. Catch him, he is thief, escape. And that man is so clever, he is running, he is also running. Villageman running behind him, shouting, thief, 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 catch, catch. And that man is so clever, he is also shouting, thief, 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 catch, 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 is going thief. So all gentlemen from this village, they think it is got up case, maybe you don't know what happens. Because the thief also speaking, thief, 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 and from backside everybody in thief going. So actual, that thief was so clever, he could manage to escape. Prabhupada speaking by this example, Prabhupada used to say, this is the present position of our bhajan field. If somehow somebody going to catch somebody, Bhaktivinoda Thakur almost 150 years back, or more than that, Bhaktivinoda Thakur expressed concern about the bad condition coming in the future. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, that time. So, those who are pure sadhu, they are from heart, they like to implement all the teachings of Gauranga Mahaprabhu in applied, implement. They like to, take care of. But if they are going to speak something to somebody, those who are having some fault, those who are cheater, in that case, all cheater in a group, they are going to speak, you are cheater, you are cheater, you are false. Prabhupada speaking, that guardman was unnecessarily, that guardman was in problem. So those Guru Vaishnava, they are the guardman of this whole society. They like to ensure a very honest life, safe life, so that people can do Hari Bhajan. They are going to explain HariKatha, HariKirtan, but those who are cheater, they like to find some issue on the basis of which they are going to speak false allegation. They like to, they like to put a false allegation against those, pure devotees. They are this way. Tulsidas ji, you heard the name of Tulsidas ji. Tulsidas ji also speaking this way. Nobody going to accept, nobody ready to accept Siddhanta Vichar, everything. And that's why Tulsidas ji speaking that people are so foolish, they are going to allow thief to go away, and they are going to catch a real sadhu. Chor ko chhode, sadhu ko baandhe, pathik ko lagaye phansi. Dhanya Kali Yug, teri tamasa dukh lage aur hansi. Tulsidas ji speaking, this is the condition of this Kali Kal. They are going to leave chor, those who are thief, big position, their leader, political leader, they are all stealing. But they are going to catch a very gentleman, very nice sadhu, they are going to arrest him. Chor ko chore, sadhu ko baadhe, and those who are pedestrian, they are going unnecessarily, they will catch them, they will have to arrange punishment for them. They are going to put false allegation against them and give punishment to them. So Kalikal is, Dhanya Kalikal, Tulsidas ji. The game of Kali is really fantastic. The game of Kali is really fantastic. So Tulsidas is speaking, we are feeling sorry, or sometimes we are bound to laugh. We are very sorry to see the situation. At the same time, sometimes we are bound to laugh by watching the situation and plotting of Kali. This is the condition at present. So who can guide us properly? Everybody busy with love, puja, pratishtha. Who can guide us properly so that we can get bhakti? That is the main problem at present. Who can guide us properly? Sanatana Goswami Pad, Rupa Goswami Pad, Jiva Goswami Pad, Raghunath Das Gosai or Vishwanath Chakravarti, Baladev Vidya, all they. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, they are trying their best all day and night. All day and night, round the clock. All day and night, round the clock, they are trying to save us. Round the clock, they are trying to save us. They are ready to show us the right track. They are always trying to show us the difference between genuine Bhakti Siddhanta and false Bhakti Siddhanta. But we are so foolish, we cannot understand. Brihad Bhagavatamrita is such an important book. If we are successful to go through these books under the guidance of pure Guru Vaishnava, no father in the world can cheat us. There is a very fine judgment there, the distinction between bhakti and bhakti, because all bhakti not same. Different and diversity of bhakti practice. Those who are having bhakti, big devotees, they have different kind of bhaktis, tasteful bhaktis. Though Bhagavan is Ananta De, infinity, Bhagavan can Hari Ananta, Hari Rupa Ananta, but still, it is the nature of Bhagavan. Bhagavan can never feel dissatisfaction. Bhagavan can never feel dissatisfaction, it is not possible. Because Bhagavan is complete, Purna Vastu. It is not possible that Bhagavan can feel some dissatisfaction. Bhagavan can never feel dissatisfaction. But it is the nature of Bhagavan. Bhagavan always searching new and new devotees, and with them Bhagavan like to play. I can discuss this point tomorrow from Jiva Goswami Pada Sandarbha. I can show you. Really so. All the time, Bhagavan Sri Krishna always searching new devotees with them. Bhagavan like to play. Bhagavan like to get the taste of different type of bhakti shown by different devotee like Prahlad. The devotion shown by Prahlad Maharaj is not the same like Yudhishthir Maharaj or Shankar Bhagavan or Hanumanji Maharaj. All they have some speciality. So always Bhagavan like to get new test regarding exchange of bhakti, love with devotees, new devotees. You can remember, just now, previous week we complete, Radhastami day, we complete the first Kanda part. And it is second part, second Kanda and first part. Second Kanda and first part. Follow? So here, we should remember, we should go back how this Brihad Bhagavatamrita came and flowing up to us. You can remember about Parikshit Maharaj. Sometimes you forget, though I like to remind you. Parikshit Maharaj is the son of Uttara. Parikshit Maharaj is the son of Uttara. And Parikshit Maharaj is the son of Uttarama. Actually, the sister of Bhagavan Sri Krishna, his name is Subhadra. Arjun and Subhadra, they are married couple. So, father of Abhimanyu, follow, try to understand. Arjun is the father of Abhimanyu, I mean the son of Subhadra, the sister of Bhagavan Sri Krishna. From Dwarika, Arjun went there, and from there he is coming back with Subhadra, married. This way, Arjun is the father of Abhimanyu, who was killed in the battlefield of Kurukshetra illegally by the opponent party. He was a very powerful. Abhimanyu was killed by those opponent party illegally, not legally. In that case, when Abhimanyu went away from this material world, Subhadra Devi going to give birth, to once, and follow. So Parikshit Maharaj, Abhimanyu actually married this Uttara. Abhimanyu and Uttara was married couple. Abhimanyu went away from this material world. So Uttara finally going to give birth to one son, very powerful son, his name is Parikshit, you know all. And Parikshit Maharaj, you know everything about Parikshit Maharaj. Parikshit Maharaj was given a curse by the son of Samik Muni. So he is going to die within 7 days. So he left everything and went at the bank of Ganga, Sukartal, to hear the advice of sadhu sannyasis, those who are realized soul. Finally he got the chance, to hear from Shukdev Goswami. By chance, it is by the desire of Bhagavan Sri Krishna, Shukdev Goswami came there. So all sadhu wanted to hear from him, and finally Shukdev Goswami Maharaj was bound to put question in front of Gurudev Shukdev Goswami, and question answer all gone. I already told many times before. Atho prichami sansiddhim yoginam param gurum purusha seha yat karyam niyamanasa sarvata. You can remember, long ago I told. Atho prichami sansiddhim yoginam param gurum purusha seha yat karyam mriyamanasa sarvata. Those who are going to die, man is mortal. For this human being, what is the topmost sadhan? Atho prichami sansiddhim yoginam param gurum. Because you are the topmost of all present here, because you are in absorbing condition, prema bhakti. I already told in previous kanda that Bhagavan Sri Krishna himself speaking that Shuka is just like Brajavasi. Bhagavan Sri Krishna not speaking, Shukdev is Brajavasi, but still speaking, Shukdev is just like Brajavasis. He is having overflowing lava like Brajavasis. Anyway, Shukadev Goswami also, we know in Kunja Lila, Shuka, one bird, is also doing seva. Anyway, so it was a question of Parikshit Maharaj in front of Sukadev Goswami. Sukadev Goswami, it is written in Bhagavatam, by the desire of Bhagavan he coming. It is the arrangement of Bhagavan. Finally, Shukdev Goswami started advising that, well, you can hear HariKatha. You can hear HariKatha. Rajan, if you like to become fearless, then you will have to Hear HariKatha. Chant HariKatha. Nivrittamananam ichchatam akuto bhayam. Gopi yoginam nipanirnitam harer namanukirtanam. Follow. It is the advice of Sukadeva Goswami. Well, if you want to become fearless, nobody can become fearless without a pure sadhu. Everybody is feeling some fear. Some sort of unknown fear, always following them. They fear how I can lead my life, how this can happen, that can happen, I am alone. This kind of unknown fear going to follow them. Etat nivrittamananam michchatam akuto bhayam yoginam nipunirnitam harer namanukirtatam. Etat nivrittamananam michchatam akuto bhayam yoginam nipunirnitam harer namanukirtanam. There is no other way. Hearing and singing, you have to do. Harer namanukirtanam. Anukirtan means first you will have to hear. Anukirtan means ki? Shravan must be fast, then after that kirtan. Anukirtan means not fancifully. Anukirtan means under the guidance of sadhu. So obviously, surely you are going to hear from sadhu. After that you are singing. So it's quite natural. Anukirtan means, first of all, you are going to hear. Interrelated. So, etat nivrittamananam michchatam akuto bhayam yoginam nipanirnitam harer namanukirtanam. Follow. So it is the solution. Or nama sankirtanam yasya sarva papa panasanam pranama duksha shamanam tang namami harim param. Param, absolute. Bhagavan, Paratpara, Akileshwar, Bhagavan is absolute. Is absolute. So we can get absolute result by serving him. If Bhagavan, if my aradha vastu, if the object of my worship, if the object of my love is absolute, then surely I am also going to get the absolute result. If you are going to serve Maya Devi, if you are ready to serve Maya Devi, then you can get result accordingly. We are not responsible for that, because you are going to serve Maya Devi. But I can put guarantee, if you can serve absolute, the absolute, then surely you can get absolute result. We are not getting absolute result simply because we never want to serve absolute way. We are doing some mixing, some khichdi, hodgepodge, some Maya Seva, some Bhagavad Seva. Okay, it's also okay. How we can live? This Seva, that Seva. So, we cannot maintain our purity in our bhajan. That's why we are not. Whom to blame? Now in Brihad Bhagavatamrita, how coming? I like to give some introduction. I know you know, but some of you, maybe you cannot remember. So the father of Parikshit Maharaj is Abhimanyu. Parikshit Maharaj took birth from Uttara, the wife of Abhimanyu. And after Abhimanyu married one or two wives, and Janmejoy is the son of Parikshit Maharaj. I like to remind you one or 2 points so that you can recollect, you can remember fresh, and can get the test of this discussion. When Parikshit Maharaj, by the desire of Bhagavan, going to die within 7 days, by the cards of the son of Samik Muni. Follow. In that case, Parikshit Maharaj is going to leave everything, all appliances, everything, all. That appliances can be compared with heavenly appliances. Going to leave everything and going to sit at the bank of Ganga, Shuktal, waiting for nice advice, waiting to receive nice advice from Sadhguru Vaishnava to find some solution of this critical situation in which he is put into. By chance, Parikshit, Sukdev Goswami coming to help anyway. Sir, what happens? Parikshit Maharaj now leaving everything and coming to leave body at the bank of that Ganga. Mother also anxious. When Bhagavad Katha started here, Sukdev Goswami started speaking, mother also, she was feeling anxiety. I am going to lose my son today. So finally she is coming to attend that HariKatha, to stay there. And when that Bhagavad Katha is over, when Shukadev Goswami going away from this place, I told many times that Shukadev Goswami now speaking, Rajan, you are going to die, this kind of demonic conception, you should throw out. Before starting Bhagavad Katha, before starting Bhagavad Katha, to draw the attention of Parikshit Maharaj, Shukadev Goswami was bound to speak that Rajan tam tu marishe pashibuddhi imam johi. This kind of beastly conception. Hey Rajan, this kind of beastly conception, like a beast, this kind of beastly conception you should live, that you are going to die. But after Bhagavad Katha is there, Shukadev Goswami speaking, Rajan, Tvam tu marishe pashubuddhi mimam jahi. This kind of beastly conception that you are going to die, you can throw out. You cannot think about that. It's true. Because after hearing Bhagavad Katha, after drinking nectarian Bhagavad Katha, there is no question of any death. Atma itself always, eternally present. Only the feeling can come and touch your heart, that much. We know Jivatma is eternally present. Jivana eternally present, infinity pure. So no question of destruction of creation. In Gita already you can, if you go through Gita, you can find answer. So anyway, Shukdev Goswami is speaking rightly, because after hearing Bhagavad Katha, the direct realization that I am eternally present can develop inside heart. So it's true. So Shukdev Goswami going away from this place of HariKatha, because HariKatha is over. Now Parikshit Maharaj going to pray gratitude, pranam and gratitude, everything. Parikshit Maharaj speaking, I am really successful. I feel myself very happy. Successful I am. Anugrihitosmi kitarthosmi bhavata yat karunatmana sravito yachame sakshat anadi nidanam harim. Because by your mercy, I am successful to hear all HariKatha. Anadi nidanam harim. Amritamay Purush, Bhagavan, I am successful to hear all HariKatha in details from you. Anugrihito asmi kitarto asmi bhavata yat karunatmanah sravito yachame shakshad anadi nidanam harim. Follow. So, Bhagavad Katha is over just now. Shukdev Goswami going away, Parikshit Maharaj paying gratitude. Ever, Parikshit Maharaj is ever grateful to Shukdev Goswami Maharaj. And in that assembly, you should remember, in that assembly, so many Mani Rishis were there. Not one or two. 88,000, 88,000 devotees. And in Naimisaranya, 60,000 Rishi Manis. Not a matter of joke. All the exalted, So out of them, Jaimini Muni, Pailo, Jaimini, they are all the disciples of Vyasadeva Goswami. Sumanto, Pailo, Sumanto, Jaimini, all they are the disciples of Vyasadeva Goswami. Vyasadeva Goswami was bound to divide all Veda among them. Pailo was giving Rig Veda, Sumanto, Atharva Veda. This way distribution was done by, this Vyasadeva Goswami. Vyasadeva Goswami. So finally, Jaimini also the disciple of Vyasadeva Goswami. By the mercy of Vyasadeva Goswami, some of his disciples also there. And especially Jaimini Muni are going to Vaishyapayan also. Vaishyapayan, Jaimini Muni, Vaishyapayan also. So many, they are devotees. And they are the disciple of Vyasadeva. So, Janmejoy was very angry. I like to remind you just. Janmejoy, the son of Parikshit Maharaj, so angry. Why is snake going to bite my father? I can take revenge. I can arrange Sarpa Jagya, snack Jagya, in which all snack can come. I can pull all snack from different parts of this world. They are bound to come and jump into fire, sacrifice, and I like to kill them. This way, for a long time, Janmejoy, in this way, Janmejoy, he started Sarpa Jagya by the help of big Muni Rishi, but finally, Brahma Adi, they are requesting, why you are doing this, because even Janmejoy wanted to kill. Even Janmejoy wanted to kill that very dangerous snake. It's called Takhak. Even Janmejoy wanted to kill that snake, whose name is Takhak. Of course, this is after, not at the same time, long after. So he started Jagya, is killing all snake, and when finally he is ready to kill Takhak, so Janmejoy going to request those Muni Rishis, why not you call that Takhak, I like to kill him in the fire. But those Muni Rishis, they are bound to confess, hey Rajan, we are unable to pull him. We are unable to pull him. Why? What problem? Actually, he is protected by Indra. Indra? Why? Indra giving protection. Indra giving protection, how we can bring? Then Janmejoy speaking, with Indra, you read mantra, You read mantra so that Takshak together with Indra is bound to fall in this fire. I like to kill Indra also. Finally, Brihaspati and all, those who are exalted personally came request, why you are going to kill? Because one snake going to bite your father, for that you have no right to kill all snakes. They are innocent. They are not going to do any harm to you. Finally, he was bound to drop this program. This fire sacrifice in which he was ready to kill all snakes. In the meantime, finally, he got the chance to hear some katha. So, in this second kanda and first part, Sanatana Goswami is starting with this point, Namo Krishnaya Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo Krishnaya Bhagavate Vasudevaya. See Janmejaya, now Janmejaya Uvacha. Janmejaya is speaking. Because you forget, when I started this Brihad Bhagavatamrita, you forget. That time Janmejaya started hearing HariKatha. Follow, you forget. You forget this point, I want to remind you. Anyway, so Janmejaya now speaking in front of Gurudev. Satyam Sat Sastro Vargartha Saraha Sangrijya Durlabha Guru Shamatri Pitra Me Krishna Premna Prakasitaha. Janmejaya speaking, Hey Gurudev, because after hearing Mahabharata, everything from Vaishyapayan, he was not so satisfied anyway. So, Janmejaya speaking, now requesting Gurudev, my father, out of Krishna Prema, before leaving body, all the gist of Bhagavatam, all the topmost secrecy of Bhagavatam, all the collection of honey from different shastra, from Bhagavatam, going to accept, and Uttara, I mean the grandmother of Janmejaya, she started hearing. So Janmejaya speaking, Satyam, it is true that Shastro, Shat Shastro, try to hear. Satyam, it is true. Why true? What is true? But Shat Shastro Vargartha Saraha Sangrijyo Durlavaha Gudaha Shamatri Pitra Me Krishna Premna Prakasitaha. Krishna Premna Prakasitaha. Janmejaya speaking, my father Parikshit, out of tremendous Krishna Prema, he started explaining all the secrecy of Bhagavad Bhajan, very secretly, all HariKatha. He collected all the secrecy of Bhagavatam, because all the extract of Bhagavatam is Prema. In the very beginning, Janmadasyato, you sloka, after that you can know. Nigama kalpatarur galitam phalam sukham khad amrita dava sangyutam. This kind of sloka you can find all. It's amrita. But still, because time is very limited, somebody putting question, Maharaj, how possible? Because for 7 days continuously, marathon HariKatha was there. continuously for 7 days, marathon HariKatha was there. So we can believe, because Parikshit Maharaj hearing from Sukdev Goswami, continuously marathon HariKatha, non-stop HariKatha, 7 days and night. But now, when Sukdev Goswami gone, then time is very limited. Try to put question, try to understand. Somebody going to put this kind of, doubt. Maharaj for 7 days continuously Harikatha, okay, was over. For 7 days it was. But when finally Sukdev Goswami going away, then a very minimum time is left. Within that time gapping, within that time gapping, how it was possible for Parikshit Maharaj to explain Brihad Bhagavatamrita? How possible? They are actually material man. If they are not material man, how they are going to put this kind of question in front of me? Whereas I already told many times, time, space and matter is a servant of Bhagavan. Time, space and matter is a servant of Bhagavan and his devotees. I many times told. 1 or 2 examples I can speak. That Rasa Leela, the duration of Rasa Leela was Brahmaratri. Why Gopikas, they are all feeling, when the Rasa Leela is over, why those Gopikas feeling that just now Rasa Leela started within this, twinkling of eyes, Rasa Leela gone? How possible? How it is possible that Radharani can start from Jabgaon, long distance, can come to Kusum Sarovar to pluck flower from there, collect all things, can come to Radhakundo, from there can go to Surya Kundo to worship, Surya Narayan Bhagavan, from there how is possible to come back again, and the Radhakundo to play water game, everything. How time can permit Maharaj? It's one kind of allegory you are speaking. No! Not allegory. Not allegory. It's a fact. Because time, space and matter is a servant of Bhagavan. Time, space and matter on the basis of which you are calculating your life, but you forget all your life, all your action, all your thinking, all your everything is relative. But I am not speaking about that relative world. You forget. You cannot remember. The world in which you are put into, it is actually relative world. The surrounding situation, all your thinking, all your action, everything within the framework of Maya, within the framework of this relative world. So you also like to estimate, so you also like to, pass some estimation about the Prakita time. It is not applicable, man. Come on, man. It is not applicable there. So time, space and matter are going to serve. So why not here? Shukadev Goswami gone, okay. Now, Uttara, I like to speak something about Uttarama, because you can take it very lightly. You can take the issue of Uttarama, Mother Uttara, very lightly. So I like to project some secrecy about Uttara to establish his glories, unique glories. Follow. So Uttarama, she is not an ordinary lady. Again I like to give you a reminder. You can remember. Follow. When Parikshit Maharaj was there inside the womb, inside the womb of Mother Uttara, I like to remind you, because your memory power is very low. When in the first canto, you can find that when the son of Dronacharya, Ashwathama, wanted to kill all Pancha Pandava, all the son already killed. And then the bija seed, at the seed, final seed of Pancha Pandava heritage is there inside the womb of Uttara. That idiot Ashwathama wanted to kill that baby inside the womb of Uttara in immature form. You can remember or you forget. When Ashwathama was given punishment, not physical punishment, because Brahman, they should not be given physical punishment. When Ashwathama was brought in front of Yudhishthira Maharaj and Draupadi, Bhagavan Sri Krishna wanted to know their final, verdict. Final verdict. What do you want? What kind of treatment he should be given? But Draupadi is Vaishnavi. Follow. First, this question was put in front of Yudhishthira. Yudhishthira speaking, the case is related with Draupadi. Let me. So Draupadi speaking, no, you cannot kill him. You cannot kill him. Because the wife of Guru Mata means, Guru Mata actually is, we say, the mother of Guru. But actually is the wife of Dronacharya. She can cry. So you cannot kill him anyway. In the meantime, Arjun looking at Krishna speaking with a strange reply, strange. Brahmabandhu nahantabhya atotai badarhana. Bhagavan Sri Krishna speaking very, very clever. Bhagavan Sri Krishna is giving answer in such a complicated way, no common man can realize what is the answer. What is the final desire of Krishna? Krishna speaking, Brahmabandhu nahantabhya atotai badarhana. Atotai, a spy should be killed. Atotai, a spy should be killed. But Brahman should not be killed. Mayaiva uvayam natam paripahi anusasanam. Bhagavan Sri Krishna is so clever giving answer. Bhagavan Sri Krishna speaking, Brahmabandhu nahantabhya. Brahman, though going to fall down, still we should not kill, because he was Brahman. Brahmabandhu nahantabhya. Atotai vadarana. But a spy should be killed. Mayaiva uvayam natam paripahi anusasanam. What I am speaking, you try to obey. What Draupadi is speaking, you must obey. What Bhim speaking, you must obey. How is possible? Arjun was in a very puzzling condition. Finally, by the mercy of Krishna, he could realize that he should be given punishment, fine punishment. To insult a honorable person is a big punishment. It is equivalent to his death. When one honorable person doing some mistake, if somebody going to give punishment, going to insult him, that insult is more than sufficient for him. It is just equivalent to his death. Shaddo maranaya, it is maranat atirichyate. Maranat atirichyate, it is more than death. So, finally, he was given punishment accordingly. He was thrown away of the area, but Ashwathama is Ashwathama, very dangerous. He finally took decision to kill the last seed of Pancha Pandava. It's called, the sheet there already inside the womb of mother. Parikshit Maharaj was there inside the womb of Uttara. He wanted to kill. So what happened? What will happen? And not ordinary missile. Not ordinary missile. He is going to, apply Brahmastra, which is impossible. Which can never go in vain. Brahmastra. That Brahmastra coming, Uttara watching that Brahmastra coming to destroy my womb. Then Uttara with folded hand. Krishna was just about, Krishna was, there. Krishna was about to leave for Daruka. Anyway, so now Uttara crying and running towards Krishna. You save me. Save me mean my womb. Uttara speaking, hey Krishna, there is one missile coming to destroy my womb. But it is my request to you. You are Paratpara Khileshwar. Better I can die, but you make it ensure that my baby not going to die. Make it sure that my baby not going to die. In that case, what happened? It was too late. Because Brahmastra coming like a, within supersonic speed. Finally, Krishna was bound to enter the womb of Uttarama. How lucky Uttarama! In this pretext, Bhagavan Sri Krishna is going to enter into the womb of Uttarama to protect the last seed of Pancha Pandava, Parikshit Maharaj. So Parikshit Maharaj is such a personality who was successful to watch Supreme Lord inside womb. Bhagavad Darshan was there inside womb. Parikshit Maharaj is not a matter of joke, is not a great personality. Esho Maha Bhagavataha. Now, the womb of Uttara was saved by Krishna. I already told in Brihad Bhagavatamrita, first canto, there Bhagavan Sri Krishna speaking to Naraji Maharaj, someday my Shuka, someday my Shuka surely going to, someday my Shuka, Krishna Bhagavan speaking to Naraji, someday my Shuka surely going to describe about this Brajarasa to some extent. In front of Parikshit, who was protected by me inside the womb of mother. So all these words going to explain you the mystery of Brihad Bhagavatamrita. Now I can explain one by one. Now this way, Parikshit Maharaj was protected. Brahmastra could not kill. So survival of Parikshit Maharaj is the only reason. What is the reason? The mercy of Krishna. So inside the mother of Parikshit Maharaj, Uttara, if Krishna is going to enter, do you think it's a matter of joke? Do you think it's a matter of joke? Krishna himself going to enter the womb of mother, Uttara, going to protect with club, with club. Because we know from Bhagavatam, Parikshit Maharaj already told, inside womb, I found somebody who is, with club running here and there. Who is that person? Who is that person? Who is that person? All the way, Parikshit Maharaj searching. After taking birth, who is that person whom I saw inside whom? Maybe this. No. Maybe this. This way, Parikshit Maharaj, Pariksha mane testing. Who is that? And Parikshit, the name is very important. Parikshit means already tested. Parikshit means already tested. Tested by whom? Tested by whom? Tested by Bhagavan. Because Bhagavan, at the time of birth, Bhagavan took the responsibility. When Shukdev Goswami said, I cannot come out, Bhagavan said, no, you must come out of the womb of your mother. No, I cannot come out, because if I come out, Maya can touch. Bhagavan, no. Maya cannot touch you, I promise you. But it cannot so happen. Material rules and regulations should be applicable equally for all. So it's good that for fraction of second, like one sheet of mustard seed, if I am going to put one mustard seed on the horn of a cow, how long it will stay there? No, almost within no time. Yes. Maya can touch you, but fraction of second. Then Parikshit, Shukdev Goswami coming out of the womb of... So, Krishna took the responsibility of Shukdev Goswami. Krishna himself took the responsibility of Shukdev Goswami. And in Bhagavatam, in different places, I can show you, Mahima, glorification, not directly in Bhagavatam, Nandanandan Krishna is equal to Shukdev Goswami. It is written, I can show you someday, Bhagavad glorification. It is written, Nandanandan Sukastu, Nandanandan Krishnastu, Shukasayam. Shukdev Goswami, Bhagavan Sri Krishna came in the form of Sukadev. Otherwise, who can? Why those Rishi Muni going to give wide acclamation to the small boy, 16 years boy, Sukadev, is not ordinary. So from Bhagavad glorification I can show you, Skanda Puran Adi here, Nandanandan Krishnastu Bhagavan, Nandanandan Krishnastu Shuka Swayam, himself. So all square, if you discuss, it's okay. So Shukdev Goswami, Bhagavan Sri Krishna already told in Brihad Bhagavatamrita, last chapter, I already told, Bhagavan Sri Krishna speaking, my Shuka going to explain about this Braja Prema, which is most rare thing, someday. My Shuka, who can be compared with Brajavasis. Follow. And he can speak in front of Parikshit, who was totally protected by me, inside the womb of mother. To some extent. Vajarasa is unending. So you see, it comes to, now Parikshit Maharaj described something about Vajarasa, not fully. According to the desire of Krishna, it is not possible to describe fully. Through Bhagavatam, Rasa Leela, or different Leela, in Bhagavatam we find it's okay, no problem. So Parikshit Maharaj, that is why it is written in Shastra that the idealism of Bhagavad Katha speaker is Sukadev. The idealism of hearing of Bhagavad Katha is Parikshit. Follow. Idealism. Vishnu Sravane Parikshit Abhavat Vaiyasaki Kirtane. Follow. The Navida Bhakti Prahlada Smarane. Already, I am not going to explain only in detail because it will take time. So you can remember. It is written in Bhagavatam, Shastra, Praman, that in Shravanaksha Bhakti, Parikshit Maharaj is topmost. And Kirtanaka Bhakti is Shukdev Goswami. Shri Vishnu Savane Parikshit Abhavat Vaiyasaki Kirtane Vaiyasaki means the son of Vyasdev, topmost. Follow. So, Parikshit Maharaj got the chance to hear all Bhagavad Katha all in details from the lotus mouth of Shukadev Goswami. And after that Bhagavad Katha is over, Parikshit Maharaj gone, Shukadev Goswami gone, Parikshit Maharaj waiting. Now question can come, Maharaj, almost the last moment. Snake going to bite Parikshit Maharaj, going to die. So within this short interval, how it was possible for Parikshit Maharaj to speak all in details about the gist of Bhagavatam, prema to Uttara. I wanted to speak something about Uttara. Otherwise my discussion cannot take a complete form. Anyway, it is not complete, because I am a very small man. So, Uttara is such a nice personality. About Uttara, about the speciality of Uttara Bhakti, about the speciality of Bhakti of Uttara, I must speak something, otherwise my discussion is incomplete. I must speak something to glorify Uttara. If I am not doing so, my discussion is incomplete, surely incomplete. So I like to go back. Uttara, I already told. Uttara is the wife of Abhimanyu, and Parikshit Maharaj is the son of Abhimanyu, the son of Uttara. You can remember when the younger brother of Duryodhan, Dushashan, going to make Draupadi naked. Naked, na? In the assembly, where Dronacharya and who not, everybody present, Pitama Vishya, but they couldn't speak anything. Draupadi all the way thinking, maybe Yudhishthira Maharaj can protest, maybe Bhimsen can open his power to kill them, but they are not doing anything, because they are sold, because due to this game chess, they lose everything. Well, there is long history, I don't like to speak. From Mahabharata you can get, but don't go through Mahabharata, you can misunderstand. Repeatedly Prabhupada told, don't go through Mahabharata, you can misunderstand. You cannot harmonize. So, Yudhishthira Maharaj and Panchabandha, they were penniless. There was a game, false game, through which they become defeated by the advice of the maternal uncle of Duryodhan is Sakuni. Anyway, so I like to draw your attention to the fact that when Dushashan going to pull, take away the cloth from the body of Draupadi, then Draupadi crying and going to rely on Yudhishthira Maharaj or Bhimsen or Arjun. When they are not doing anything, finally she thought that maybe Pitama Vishya can find some solution, or maybe Dronacharya can find some, but they are not responding. So anyway, Draupadi Devi wanted to protect herself. When Dushasan pulling cloth, then Draupadi also pulling cloth towards her. Try to understand. When Dushasan going to pull, cloth from the body of Draupadi, then Draupadi also trying her best to protect herself. Finally, when Draupadi found that nobody going to help me, then she is going to stop her personal effort to protect herself, going to open two hands, going to, and call Govinda. Hey Govinda, you protect me. In that case, Govinda coming in the form of cloth in the body of Draupadi. So, wicked Dushasan was totally failure. He was helpless. Follow. This question, when Krishna came in front of Panchapanda, Draupadi, she was bound to put this question in front of Krishna. Why not you came first hand? Why you came late? Krishna, what to do? I am not responsible. If you are going to call me, then I can come. But you started calling me much later. First you wanted to depend upon Dronacharya and Pitama, Vishya, Durjadhan. That's why I couldn't come. The moment you call me, you rely on me. The moment you call me, you rely on me, immediately I came. Within fraction of a second, you can remember. Draupadi was speechless. Follow. Sometime Kunti Devi crying and speaking, oh Krishna, you are not, you are the only support for us, all against us. So you are our heart. If you go away, you stay. We need you. You stay here. We need you. We don't need our kingdom, money, position, honor. We don't need. We need you only. Actually, I have to go. No, I cannot allow you to go. Better you can send different kind of problem in our life. Better you can send different kind of problem in our life, because when we are in problem, we are crying, we remember you, immediately you come. So it's very good. There is a solution. So you send different kind of problem in our life. Follow. Sometimes Kunti calling Krishna for some reason, but the case of Uttara is totally separate. The bhakti shown by Uttara is so high, nobody can understand. Uttara, bhakti of Uttara is so high bhakti, high class bhakti. Nobody can realize. That's why I wanted to project this point. I wanted to discuss this point. You can remember, when Ashwatthama was thrown out, first time, second time, no. Ashwatthama wanted to kill Panchapandav. Ashwatthama wanted to kill Panchapandav, but Brahmastra coming, Arjun asking, oh my friend Krishna, what is coming? Well, it is Brahmastra, thrown by Ashwatthama to kill you all. You also know? First point. When Ashwatthama wanted to kill Panchapandav, that was the first moment. Follow. Ashwatthama going to throw Brahmastra. Then Arjuna asking, what is coming? Like a fire. Like a, burning fire coming. What is this? Krishna speaking, it is Brahmastra. Thrown by whom? Ashwatthama, to kill you all. You also know the technology? You also know? You can take Brahmastra and you can neutralize. You can also throw. You can also throw Brahmastra. By the advice of Krishna, Arjun was bound to throw Brahmastra to encounter that Brahmastra. So, one Brahmastra encountered with another Brahmastra, it was neutralized. Second time when Arjuna was successful to catch him and bring him, and insult him, he couldn't kill by the advice of. Finally, he wanted to kill the seed, final seed of his heritage, that is Parikshit Maharaj. But one very spectacular point, when that Brahmastra coming, then Uttara speaking, Krishna, what this is coming? I think to kill me. If I die, no problem. I am not requesting for myself. But please, if you can, Now my point is that, when Uttara could realize one very dangerous weapon coming to destroy the womb of my womb. In that case, Uttara was not ready to take shelter of Arjun. Uttara was not ready to take shelter of Yudhishthir Maharaj. Uttara was not ready to take shelter of anybody. Bhimasena, nobody. Uttara directly went, Uttara directly went to the lotus feet of Krishna. First hand. Not a matter of joke. Uttara could rely on something, but Uttara first hand. But Draupadi not going to request Krishna first hand. Draupadi wanted to wait. Draupadi wanted to rely on the power of Bhimsen or Yudhishthir Maharaj or Pitama Bhishma, but Uttara immediately, without any thinking, went in the submission, went in the lotus feet of Krishna. The bhakti, many such incidents I can speak, so many, by the help of I can prove that the bhakti of Uttara is so high quality that we are unable to describe. Anyway, I am going to stop these topics. Now I come back to this point, that Janmajoy hearing, try to understand how it is possible the topics of this Brihad Bhagavatamrita already discussed by Parikshit Maharaj before leaving body in front of Uttara. How it was possible, I already told answer, I already gave answer. It is possible by the desire of Bhagavan to arrange infinity amount of time within a limited time, gapping. Within this limited time gapping, it is possible for Krishna to put infinity time. So how it is possible for you to put this kind of question? Because Maharaj, Parikshit Maharaj almost going to die, snake going to bite within this short interval. How it was possible for Parikshit Maharaj to discuss, this, Brihad Bhagavatamrita in front of Mother Uttara? Because Uttara was not present from the beginning. Uttara came late. When Shukdev Goswami already almost going, then in that case he came, because my son going to die with this conception, and before son going to leave body, Uttara requested him that you heard all Bhagavad Katha, Bhagavad Amrita. So before you leave your body, I like to get the gist. I like to accept the gist of your feeling. On the basis of that feeling, again I would say, by the mercy of Sukadeva Goswami, Parikshit Maharaj was bound to speak the gist of that Bhagavad Katha. He was bound to represent his own feeling regarding Bhakti, Bhakta and Bhagavan. Follow what I say? In that case, after describing Brihad Bhagavatamrita, Bhagavad Amrita, Parikshit Maharaj is going to leave body, and Mother Uttara somehow she wanted to check herself. Anyway, the case is over. Now, where from the question of Janmajoy, hearing this Brihad Bhagavatamrita coming? Where from? Because Janmajoy was not there anyway. Janmajoy was not there. But I already told, after the Sarpa Yoga was, after that Sarpa Yoga was stopped, after that Sarpa Yagya, snack Yagya was stopped by the request of, Brihaspati and all. So finally, he was bound to stop, but she was so sick, mentally disturbed. He was very feeling disturbed. Janmajoy. But father gone, this kind of disturbance. So, Janmejaya started hearing Mahabharata, so many things from Vaishyapayan. And that time, actually, that time when the discussion between Parikshit Maharaj and Uttara, when the discussion was there, that time Jaimini was present, speaking. Next sloka I can. So, first sloka I can discuss tomorrow all in details. It's not a matter of joke. There is also very secrecy there in the first sloka, in the second canto, first chapter. Janmejaya, Uvacha, Janmejaya speaking, I can explain all in details tomorrow, not today. Satyam satsastro vargartha saraha sangrijyo durlabha guru Shamatre pitra me Krishna premana prakasita. What speaking? Satyam sat sastro vargartha saraha sangrijyo durlabha guraha Shamatre pitra me Krishna premna prakashita. Pitra, meaning by my father. By my father, this explanation of Brihad Bhagavatamrita was there, which is the gist or the extract of all nice shastra, all in details. All extract of all shastra, good, especially Bhagavatam. And my father, out of his tremendous loveful mood, before leaving body, tremendous loveful mood, my father, he spoke this Bhagavad Katha, Brihad Bhagavatamrita, in front of his mother, Uttara. And actually, anybody can go through Shastra. That day, 2 days ago, I was discussing in morning time HariKatha, I was speaking, anybody can buy books and go through books, but they cannot get bhakti, they cannot derive the feeling, they cannot get the amrita, nothing. Everybody cannot do. They can go through Shastra, they can hear HariKatha also. But after hearing, if he asks, they know nothing. What is the extract? Are Maharaj, we are hearing, so typical, we cannot understand. But those who are genuine devotee of Sadguru, many symptoms I told, you forget to detect a genuine devotee. A pure devotee, they can easily get the cream of any Shastra by the power of Guru. I told, you forget. You forget. I told many times. Those who are enjoying full Guru Kripa, Gurudev is totally satisfied, Nityananda totally satisfied by the seva done by me. In that case, Nityananda Gurudev, original and all Guru Varga can bless me. My son, anytime if you like to get the gist of any discussion, you can get it. Whereas, very intelligent man, he think my intellect is very good, memory power is very high, they can go through that books for months, but they cannot get the extract. Maybe like Sarvabhauma Bhatta, he was very, very great, Pandit. Mahaprabhu speaking, whatever you are giving answer out of your own Pandita. Mahaprabhu told Sarvabhauma, Sarvabhauma, you are giving answer, I know. Atma ramascha manayo nirganthya api urukramehe kurvantya hetukim bhakting ittam to gunaha hari. You are giving answer, but it is the extract of your Pandita. But except that, there is so many inner meaning. Mahaprabhu speaking to Sarvabhauma, your explanation is very good. You are Pandit. So you are able to give 9 different answers. But be sure, the way you are explaining, except that, your within the parameter of your discussion, nothing speciality. Except that there is so many deep meaning. Then Mahaprabhu started explaining 18 different types. Not going to touch even one argument given by Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Follow. So you see, those who are big Pandit, nobody can claim in the world. Nobody can claim. Mahaprabhu told, Prithivite nahi Pandit, like you. You are the topmost, you are Brihaspati. You are Brihaspati. But still, to understand the inner meaning of Shastra, you should have direct feeling. And direct feeling you cannot develop without Guru Kripa. So Guru Kripa is the topmost thing. Satyam Shastro Vargartha Saraha Sangrijya Durlabha Satyam Shastro Vargartha Saraha Sangrijya Durlabha Muraha Shamatre Pitrame Krishna Premna Prakashitaha. I can also try to remember one point. One day, I already told maybe 2-3 years back, 4 years back, I cannot remember, I can remember that I told. One day Bimala Prasad Saraswati went that side of river to meet with Gurudev, Paramahansa Gurudev, our Gaur-Kishad Babaji. But Babaji Maharaj already entered into a latrine room to cheat people. Finally, Bimala Prasad Prabhupada going to speak, Babaji Maharaj, you also like to cheat me? You also like to cheat me? I am your servant. Bimala, oh, you? Then Babaji Maharaj coming out of latrine, laughing, Prabhu, you coming? Come. And Babaji Maharaj sitting, and Prabhupada paying dandavat unto lotus feet of Gurudev sitting. Then Babaji Maharaj speaking, I like to hear one Bhagavad sloka from you. Then Prabhupada going to speak out the slok. Then Babaji was speaking, I like to hear the explanation of the slok. Bhaksha. Prabhupada started explaining the sloka. Very nice explanation. Gaur-Kishore Babaji Maharaj was very, very happy, very, very happy. After that Babaji Maharaj speaking, my Prabhu, if I can explain this sloka this way, how it will be? Then Babaji Maharaj himself started explaining the meaning of that sloka. Babaji Maharaj himself started explaining the meaning, inner meaning of that sloka. Prabhupada speaking, I gone mad. How is possible for Babaji Maharaj to explain the sloka that way, which is impossible? After that, Prabhupada going to conclude, Krishna is sitting inside the heart of Babaji Maharaj. Krishna himself sitting inside the heart of Babaji Maharaj. So what is not possible for Babaji Maharaj? Nothing surprising is possible. So Babaji Maharaj, out of his tremendous bhakti, can get the extract of that sloka. So I give one example. It is not possible for Babaji Maharaj to explain the sloka, but possible. So, not that all Pandit all over the world, they have Sanskrit knowledge, or they have, learned man, erudite scholar, maybe they are erudite scholar, but still, they are unable to get the extract of Shastra. I can explain all in detail tomorrow. Today time cannot permit. So this first sloka I can touch, after that I can show that how and when this Janmejaya going to get the scope of hearing this Brihad Bhagavatamrita, and who is his guru, how he got the scope, where from he knew. But say no. So, see Janmejaya Vacha, Satyam Shastro Bharagartha Saraha Sangrijya Durlabha Gudo Shamatri Pitra Me Krishna Premana Prakasitaha Satyam Shastro Vargartha Saraha Sangrijya Durlabha Gudaha Shamatri Pitra Me Krishna Premana Prakasitaha. Follow. So, Janmija speaking, Hey Gurudev, my father was full of Krishna Prema, and it is really unique discussion. The question Uttara and the discussion took place is really absolute. All the topics relating to Bhakti, Bhakta and Bhagavan, all the extract. So, out of Krishna Prema, Bhagavad Bhakti Pratipadak, this Srimad Bhagavadati Shastra, maybe here one point. Srimad Bhagavad Adi Shakal Shastra Sar. Parikshit Maharaj got the scope to hear Bhagavatam here. Maybe before he also, got the scope to go through different authentic Shastra, maybe so. So all Shastra, extract of all authentic Shastras, going to represent in front of Uttara, the mother, in the form of Brihad Bhagavatamrita, and how it was excellent, how nice, all I like to explain next day. Tomorrow, please excuse me. I have to go to different seva, like contractor, payment, so many I will have to run like mad. Immediately I will have to run. Car is ready. So, excuse me, I am going to stop. Sarvad bhutas chamatkar lila kallolo varidhi atullo madhura prema mandita priya mandala trijagad manasa karsi murali kalagujita Ashaman ardho rupa sri vishma pita charachara sarvad bhuta chamatkar lila kallolo varidhi atullo madhura prema mandita priya mandala trijagad manasakar simurali kalakujitaha ashaman ardho rupo sri vishma pita charachara vancha kalpatarvasya kripa sindhu vacha patitanang pavane bhyo vaishnavyo namo.